Hey everyone, Crypto Panda here. Uh, I had a request for a fire quest, so I've got a fire focus here. This is going to be a Silver League play. We'll go ahead and check out my fire deck. Um, so, in my opinion, in Silver League, fire is now one of the hardest splinters to play unless you're using a Jotun. But even if you don't have a Jotun, you can still put together some really good teams. Um, so these will be the three summons that I have to use. Pyre and Tarsa are great. Yuf, I feel, is a very situational summoner. And we'll go ahead and check out my monsters here. Goblin Shaman and Kobold Miner are great cards. Molten Ogre and Serpentine Spy. I really like the chemist here with the cleanse and fire, Cerberus, the Flame Imp, Naga Fire Wizard, and Fire Elemental are great cards. So fire really does have a lot of good cards. The Molten Ash Golem is nice. The Jin Apprentice here. Jin Fernie. Forgotten One has that immunity. So this will be the deck that we're using today. We can see we're on a fire focus. We're starting with right at 99% capture rate. And we'll see how many chests we can rack up under fire here today. I like the splinter bites there. So it does look like they're using a Mylor, even Stevens, and no healing. So we are going to go with Tarsa here. I'm going to go with the Naga Fire Wizard up front. The shield, she makes a decent tank. And it's going to be magic instead of melee damage. We only got 2 left here. We'll go ahead and then we'll take our chicken. So indeed they did go with the Mylor there. It's unfortunate that they put a void in. We'll see how it plays out. It's an unfortunate miss. 2 of them. Should only be a 15% chance there too, with only a 1 speed difference. Unfortunate. Not going to win them all. So it looks like they're probably going to go with the melee down. It is trample and knockout. I think we're going to go with speed here. We're going to slow and weaken. We'll put our Cerberus up front. We'll take our Flame Imp. I think we will also take a sniper, and we'll protect those Sparks Pixies a little bit. So we'll see how this works out. A lot of people don't expect in fire for you to play a lot of magic cards. So I do tend to favor my magic fire cards, especially in lower levels. They seem to get me farther than melee or archers. And I mean, again, if you're using a Jotun, it would drastically change your strategy, but I know the vast majority of players don't have or use Jotun. Taking its time loading here. An update from my last video, we gave away Lava Launcher Epic. There were actually only 3 people that responded in the comments with their in-game name, so I sent all 3 of them a Lava Launcher. So congrats, guys, to those that got the Lava Launchers. Alrighty, so he did indeed go with the melee down. Sneak opportunity. At least we'll be able to lay out all of our damage for the most part first. It's unfortunate we lost our tank in the first round, but I believe that the damage had already done to his team here. Hopefully he won't get that poison. He did not. And there's our first win. Makes us 50-50 for the day. Alright. So it looks like they like Kelia. They also have a Drake Arnak. Alrighty. So it's up close and personal. We will go with Tarsa in this situation. We're going to go with some melee down. I think we're going to go with our living lava up front. We are going to go with our giant rock. It is a flying card, one of the few flying cards. Aside from flying, I really like to bring in shield cards. I think I'm going to put him in the back. He's got a decent health pool, and chance of super sneaks are pretty good and up close and personal, and I like to retaliate. I think we'll bring a Gargaya Lion just to kind of sit in the middle. And what larger ones do we have? Perhaps we'll take a Phineas and put him in the second position. I think I will switch. No, I don't. Once the living lava falls, then the giant rock will attack. Yep, I think we're going to go with that. Hopefully the earthquake will do its work. It is positive that they only have 2 flying cards there. Hopefully we'll get a couple of good retaliates against that bandit and take him out. There we go, first round. And the second, oh, we missed that one, but at least the retaliate triggered. I'd rather it trigger and miss than not trigger, I suppose. Living lava stood up a lot tougher than I thought he was going to there. Very nice. And I believe we're going to get this one. 2 wins and 4 chests. That's pretty good. Health equalizer. Looks like they are also favoring Tarsa here. So I will also go Tarsa. I think we're going to go with Cerberus up front. We're going to take our Cobalt Miner. I think we're going to take a Chemist. I think we're going to run it like this. So they chose a very similar setup to me. A little slow there. We'll see how it plays out. I do have 8 more health going into this than they do. It's unfortunate that we lost our Cerberus there in round 1. We are not going to pull this one out. So we got a little league here. They're playing the Natura. Alrighty, so for this, I think we are going to go with speed. We'll go Cerberus up front. We're going to take our Goblin Shaman and our Horny Toad. We will take all really quick cards here. So we've got a Slow and a Weaken. Our Tank will heal. Flame Imp hits for 2 magic, 3 opportunity, and then the Spark Pixies is super quick and it flies. So if they do have a super sneak, we'll have a decent chance of dodge or miss. They did indeed go with the Natura there. All right. So they did bring a healer, but all in all, I think we're going to be okay. We'll see how it plays out, though. All right. Well, we tore through that team. Flawless victory there. Didn't lose a single card. So it looks like they are going with Sloan. They are using a shield bearer up front there. Probably some repair and heals. So, yeah, I think we will go with Tarsa. We're going to take in some Blast. I think we're going to go with our Living Lava up front and our Phineas in the second position. We're going to take in our Serpentine Spy. I think we're going to buff our speed a little bit and take in our Sandworm. Yeah, and I think we're going to run it like that, see what happens. They did indeed go with the General Sloan. They didn't bring in any heals there, but they did, how was this, a healed out roll set? Yeah. They did bring in the repair. Hopefully we can lay down enough damage. Alright, Shield Bearer went down quick. I think we are going to pull this one out pretty easily. Alright, so they've been playing Kalia and Tarsa, it looks like. This is going to be a Equalizer Earthquake. I think we're going to go with Tarsa. In this situation, only for the extra life. We're going to take our Chain Golem simply because it's got the shield and the void. Living Lava would also be a good option in the front there. We're going to go with our Giant Rock in the second position. And the reason I don't like a flying up front is because I don't want my front line to be snared, especially at the beginning. I think we will take a snare. We also are going to take our Flame Imp here that flies. We have any other flying cards? We will take, and we can have a remainder of 3. I think we're just going to go with the slow and weaken. He will survive the first round, so hopefully we can draw down enough to run it like that. They went with Kalia here. So they do have a couple of flyers. And 2 sneaks here. We'll play it out and see how it goes. That's great. It looks like we are going to be able to snare one of his flying monsters. Not that it's going to matter. And it looks like we're going to be just fine on this one as well. Alright. So we will go again here. So it looks like they're probably going to go Daria Dragon Scale here for the melee up. No shields. Tarsa, I do feel like fire is really great in no shields. So we're gonna go with our Cerberus up front. We're gonna go with our Magma Troll in the second position. We will go with our Serpentine Spy and our Cobalt Miner. I think we're gonna take in some blasts. There's no shields, so even if she only gets one shot off, it'll be worth it. And we will go ahead and slow them down and weaken a little bit. So they did indeed go with the dragon scale there. That's fine. I believe that we're going to get this one without any real issues. And we'll see what the next battle has in store. A reverse speed earthquake. So they've been playing Mylor and Obsidian. I think I'm gonna go with Pierce here. Maybe I won't do that. I think I'm gonna go with Tarsa. And I think I'm gonna go Gargoyle Lion up front and a snare card. Actually, I will put my chicken up front because it will get the first hit before the lion would. So they did go with Mylor here. And they chose a flying one. He's got a lot more health than I do. I don't think we're going to get this one. That was a lovely snare, but we are going to die by the thorns. So they're just playing a little mix of everything. It is weak magic and Rise of the Commons. So we're going to go with Tarsa here in this situation. We're going to go with our Living Lava and Phineas up front. I think we're just going to stack magic. And just slow them down a little bit. It does seem like it's taken a while to load again. And if there are other focuses that you guys would like to see out there, silver or diamond, focuses for different splinters, let me know and we can make that happen. They did go with Kalia here. But I think we're going to be just fine. They just simply weren't outputting enough damage. Another easy win there. So it does look like we are up to almost 10 chests so far in about 20-25 minutes. So it looks like they have been llamaing. I guess they could llama goblin psychic with 13. It'd be a healing last stand character. They might also go with obsidian for the broken arrows. I think we are going to go with our tusk. And an opportunity monster. We'll put our chicken in the back in case of a sneak. But Tusk the Wide with the Void is a fantastic card in this type of rule set with broken arrows where you're only expecting melee and so they went with the Flesh Golem. We will be doing 6 damage a round, but with 18 I'll be able to full heal. So unfortunately we are going to lose this one. The llama is most easily countered with green. It's really tough to do it with other splinters. So we got weak magic and 17. Only the color we choose. So I think we're gonna go with Tarsa here. We're gonna go with our Cerberus up front. And we're gonna really focus on just doing as much damage as we possibly can. And we'll see how we do. They also went llama here. With a Llama-Cron. So close to killing it there, but we just weren't doing enough damage. We didn't have anybody that could actually stand up more than one round there. So it looks like this person's been playing a Jotun, level 1. This is going to be Archers and Blast. Archers in the first position and Blast. We're going to go with Speed here. We are going to go with the Chain Golem up front. I believe we are going to go with our Radiated Brute in the second position. A little cheaper than Phineas. We will take an opportunity. We will slow them down. kind of wanting to take a giant killer in here, simply because with higher mana matches, the odds of there being a giant in their front line there. We've got 7 more mana. Let's take a look at our 6s. I think I will give myself a little additional speed. So we have 1 slow and 2 speed. Let's see how we do. Object and blast is obviously to hit first and hit hard. Looks like we're waiting for a minute on this one as well. Although the battles have been loading pretty quick. They did go with the Odin there. They may be running and that's the only one that they're working with, but with Blast rule set, it's really a waste. I mean, he's gaining the other 2 abilities, but a lot of times Blast is going to come down to how fast you are. As you can see, he hasn't even gotten a hit off and we've taken out half of his team already. He is going to take out a couple of ours, but he isn't going to make it through round 2 here. We are going to prevail. So this is going to be a keep your distance poison. So they are probably going to play a death team of some sort, although I'm not sure if they'll go with Cryptmancer because he does melee down. I believe we're going to go with speed in this situation. We are going to take our Khaldun up front, the Void, the armor, and the health pool. He's a fantastic keep your distance tank. I think we will go with the giant killer being 48. I will take my Naga Fire Wizard in the 2nd position. I think we'll take some Pierce, focusing mainly on high hit point people. I think we will go with he'll survive 1 extra round, but he'll do 1 extra damage. This team does output quite a bit of damage, so I think I will take a gamble on additional damage. So they're probably running, and that was the only one that we got there. So he does have a couple of life leechers, the poison. But all in all, I think that we are outputting enough damage quick enough that we should be okay. He will get that first card kill. That Leer is a nice card in all levels of play. So it does look like we are going to have the hit points here to pull out the win. So close to 11 there. So Enrage and 36. We're going to go with our Chain Golem up front. I like the shield and the void. We will go with a little speed there. Speed. I think we'll take some additional speed. I think we're going to take our Tanari Striker. And I think we will slow and weaken a little bit. I like that. We will run with that. So they did up quite a bit of magic damage here. I am glad that we've got that void up front. They do have quite a bit of armor, but I think that we will be okay. As long as we don't get too many of those misses. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen more obsidian and Mylors today. Alright, well, I say that as we pull probably an obsidian player. So we are going to go with our Tusk the Wide here. And we will take our Khaldun in our second position. Both of those cards have Void. Aside from that, I think that we focus on the back line. Most magics are going to be in the back line, so we're going to take some really powerful sneakers. She will be giving a buff to all of them. And I think we're going to take a triage healer. Not a whole lot else I could see doing. I mean, we could go with our Goblin Shaman. But with everybody having health equalizer, we're all going to have a large health pool starting anyway. They did indeed play the Obsidian. Interesting that they went with Thorns followed by a Void, but then they taunted. Either way, I think we're going to be just fine. As much damage as we're outputting per round, and taking the half damage from all of the magic attacks. I don't believe that there's a way that they get us before we get them. Wow. 3 misses in a row. However, it did not really seem to matter. We still got the win on that one. We'll take another battle here. So it looks like this person is also heavily favoring magic. There is no healing and divine shields. I think we will go with Tarsa. We will go with Chain Golem up front. Khaldun in the second position. I think we're going to take a Giant Killer. Some Blast. Get rid of the Divine Shield on 2 characters. We'll go with a little Speed. And an opportunity here. And I think we will run it like that. So it looks like they did go with a Mylor rather than Magic. Interesting choice. We will see how it plays out. We are slowly wearing down his team here. And I believe that we're going to be okay. So we've burnt about 15% of our ERC, and we're at almost 13 chests for the day. So here it looks like they're playing various forms of life. This rule set's going to be everybody is a sniper. I think I'm going to play off to the rule set. I'm going to use no ranged type monsters. It'll force him to fight me either from the front or from the back. And an opportunity, I suppose. So there is no characters for them to snipe. So any range that they're using, looks like they went with Lorna here. I wonder if they went with a super sneak team. Not really. That's interesting. I don't believe I've ever actually seen that type of setup. They're saying you can't kill my shield bearer in the back. Well, within 2 rounds we did. Hopefully he'll miss this one, but even if he hits, I think we're going to be okay. He'll have to take a round to charge. Wasn't going to survive. So this is going to be a Silent Summoners. It looks like they will be playing some type of water. Decent magic cards, decent card pools in general from the teams they've been playing. Rise of the Commons. Alright, we're going to go with Pyre simply because he's 3 mana instead of 4. I believe we're going to go with our Cerberus up front, followed by our Horny Toad and our Goblin Shaman. We'll take our Serpentine Spy. Some more quickness and some more damage to that front. So outside of the opportunity, everybody's going to be hitting that front line fairly hard. So they did indeed go with a blue team. A very super sneaky type team, bringing in the extra shields. We'll see how we fare. Their sneakers just aren't missing, are they? Don't believe we're going to get this one, but that's alright. We have definitely won more than we have lost today. So it looks like we've got another Obsidian team that we'll be going against. So we will go with our Chain Golem and our Khaldun. Aside from that, I think we'll go with attacking the back line fairly hard. I think we're just gonna take in some additional damage here. So we do have half of our team going for the front line and half of our team going for the back line. It is a well-built Obsidian team. If the cards were higher level, I believe we're going to be just fine on this one. believe we will be able to get another chest or two. Alright. Life, health equalizer, and poison. This one's gonna be a difficult one to win. Life will definitely have the advantage in this type of rule set. I think we're gonna go Chain Golem, Khaldun, followed by our Chemist. We will take a Forgotten One. And a lot of damage. I think we're gonna run it like this. Not sure if we'll beat a level 2 Kraus that they had played, but we'll see how we fare. So they did go with that as well as Uriel the Purifier, although they didn't bring a cleanse in. Interesting. We will see how well we do. At least the majority of their characters here can't do any damage. This one doing the 1 magic, 1/1, not actually doing anything to me. So to my front line, they're actually only doing 1 damage per round. However, I don't believe we are going to be able to do enough damage to this team before the poison gets us. This is a longer battle for sure. A lot of times poison tends to be longer battles because people are trying to play cards that can survive. Unfortunately, we've not landed a single hit so far against it. Alright, well, there goes his shields, but too little too late. Down to about 12 minutes left in our quest. Hopefully we can pull out another 2 or 3 wins here and get a couple more dailies. It's going to be weak magic, but looks like they're playing magic. Favoring that Oceanus up front. I think we're going to go solely for speed here. And damage. As much as we can pack into the front line there. I really should get my Flame Monkey up to being able to repair. It's on my to-do list for my gold foil account. We'll see how we do with that. Although they'll probably bring in a Wavesmith, which is going to give that 2 additional armor. It's unfortunate the fire does not have any protect cards. but we'll see how we do. Fortunately, I don't think we're going to get this one. I feel like it was a good attempt, but just not quite enough. Shields really help, especially in weak magic. So we are down to about 10 minutes. Hopefully we can get to 15 chests. So we are going to go into another poison. It looks like they're playing maxed level. Varied teams. We will go with Tarsa here. I think we're going to go with Cerberus up front with a cleanse. We will take our Forgotten One. Go with something like this, I believe. We could... I don't think I want to fill out the team in case they're using Scavenge. Wow, they did go with a Jotun here. They will be outputting a lot of damage, but if we can just survive a couple of rounds, the poison should help. We did end up getting it. 2 health points to spare. So we did make it to 14 chests here. Still pulling in about 9,000 reward shares, so about 3 more wins in 8 minutes if we can. Get our 15th chest. So it looks like they've been going with a Mylor, usually with a failed summoner there. This is archers can be used in the first position. Everybody has super sneak. Magic defense and melee defense is what they favor, so I think we're just going to go straight with archers. I think we're going to go with Pierce. They did favor that Queen Mycelia. Yeah, I think we're going to run like that. Hopefully, it's not what they were expecting me to do. That's a lot of healing. I'm not so sure we're going to be able to get this one. We are definitely going to lose. Those are some amazing misses on that, but wasn't gonna save us. Alright, melee can attack from anywhere, no healing. Favoring a level 2 Jotun. Favoring fire. Alright. I think we go for speed to kill a Jotun. Yeah, I think we're gonna go like that and just hope we can output enough damage in that first round to severely impair the opponent here. So they chose to go with a Tarsa here, Exploding Dwarf. Very nice card. Some more blast as well. The only fortunate thing for us is that we should be a little quicker. Although quicker, I don't believe is going to save us. Amazing. I don't know if we're going to get any more wins in fire today. So this is going to be an up close and personal 50. They are probably going to play Zentar here. So we will go with Tarsa. We're going to go straight off the bat, take both of our demoralizers. We will go with shields up front. We will take a little archery damage. And actually, I think I want him for the dodge in the back. So our bet here is that hopefully we can demoralize them enough to be able to not do any damage to this living lava while the rest of the team just chips away. So they also brought a demoralize, but not within their team, so we will negate that with ours, plus we'll have an additional life. Hopefully we'll get some great dodges here. Or not. Perfect. Not a single dodge. At least we triggered a retaliate. 1 out of 3. 1 out of 5. 1 out of 6, and he's dead. Unfortunately, I think that it took too long to bring down his Harclaw. So we're gonna lose this one. Unfortunate, but can't win them all, I suppose. Although playing against some people, you would think that they just win them all. Well, at least he didn't kill me. I died by suicide. Right? We are down to the last minute here. So we'll go ahead and start one more, see if we can get maybe an end on a win. Then we will open the chests. Silent Summoners, favoring the Water Splinter here. Archers can be used in the first position. So I think what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna go with Cerberus up front and then just stack magic behind him. We'll throw our chicken in the second position here. So they did choose somebody with dodge, so it's swell that we went straight with magic. Well, it looks like we will be ending here on a win. And so that is the fire focus and strats. We lost a lot there at the end, but overall I think we did okay. We'll claim the rewards just to see what the chests have in them. It looks like we tried to claim him just a little too early there. We did burn right at a 25% or so ECR. We'll try to claim here now. Alrighty, there you have it. Few reward cards, about 30 deck. And like I said, if you guys are interested in seeing a different focus, either silver or diamond, let me know. I will see you guys next time. Thanks.